What's up?
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Why, is it too tight?
No, it's not tight enough.
Not tight enough? Can't you like clamp it or something? Or are you just not supposed to clamp it?
No, it's push lock. See, that one's pretty good. Maybe it's just my spit needs to dry.
You just spit on it? That was your lube?
Yeah, dude.
Just spit on it.
Dude.
Dang.
Isn't that what everybody does?
So what has happened is Ronnie has tried to order push lock hose off of Amazon twice now, and he has been burned twice.
3 times.
3 times. And yet he's trying to tell me that he's still going to buy race car parts from Amazon.
The hard body was built on Amazon, so.
Good idea? Yes or no?
Well, the hard body runs pretty good.
It does. But it's not quite the machine that the STI is. What else we got to do today? In-tank line?
Yeah, finally actually fixed that.
Yeah, last time we talked to the AutoZone people and the O'Reilly people. They really let us down. They didn't have any submersible fuel hose, so we had to order off Amazon.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like your standard fuel hose there.
It's push lock. It's supposed to be, according to the ad. Let's go double check and make sure. I'm pretty sure it said it was.
Oh, it's strictly for push lock fittings.
Yeah. It's supposed to be. You know how Amazon is.
Yeah. You don't have like a better cutter for that?
This is the best cutter.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's great for cutting your fingers and everything.
Well, dang, that's super easy.
Yeah, usually it's not that easy. I bought this other stuff. It was like this really expensive, really good brand. I couldn't even get it on here. Like, I was pushing it on and it just kept splitting the hose.
Yeesh.
And I'm like, it was like $50 for like
Was it a different
5 feet.
inside diameter?
It was supposed to be 6AN-6.
Well, alright.
So I have no clue. That's gonna go there.
Well, push lock's super simple. It's nice because then you just thread your fittings on. He's got this crazy fuel filter set up here. What the crap? Where'd you get that from?
ID. Injector Dynamics.
Yeah, I know who ID is.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well, I didn't know.
So this is the most recent hose that he obtained from Amazon. It was supposed to be push lock, but he put it on, went to prime the fuel system, and ethanol just poured everywhere. So that's a no-go. So here we go with this again. Taking the STI apart so we can get to the daggum fuel pump. Just to replace one hose. If you guys see this good looking beast back here, in a minute we are going to wire these lights up finally. I put them on because I thought they looked cool, but I never wired them up because I'm lazy. So now we're going to wire these lights up and see how bright they are. See if we can burn our retinas out with them. Also got to swap this lame-o mirror out today. God, it's such a terrible mirror design. I mean, I guess it's strong, but I don't know. It just sticks out way too far. It's crazy looking. I've replaced the driver one with this smaller black mirror that I got off of, I don't know, Amazon or eBay. It wasn't expensive. It was like 20 bucks for this mirror, and it's worked really well. See? You can see yourself in it. That's how you know a mirror works really well. So here's some stuff that I got to do the light wiring on the F150. I got this relay socket. I got this super dope skull switch. I love it. We got some inline fuse holder. And then we got some 25 amp fuses. We got wire. Some wire. 14 gauge. Should be enough. I don't think they pull more than... I was doing some research on Hella 500's and I read that they pull like 4 point something a piece, 4.8 or something like that amps. And so total amps was like, I don't know, 18 something. So I think 14 gauge wire should be fine. And then 25 amp fuse in line. So this is 40 amps maximum on the relay, so that'll work. But seriously though, skull switch.
Hey!
Are you done in here or what?
Almost. You want to turn the key on real quick?
Cheese and crackers.
And see if it holds fuel pressure?
Yeah. So Ronnie ordered this set off of where?
Amazon.
Amazon again. These things are little crimp connectors. They have heat shrink over them. So you crimp them together and then you just heat them up and they shrink around the wire. God, that's super cool. I say super a lot.
Super duper.
Whoa.
What about
You're like way out of focus.
what about like super salad? Is it
Like soup or salad?
Yeah, but is it super salad?
Would you like a super salad?
Exactly. It's confusing.
We should go somewhere and try to order a super salad. When they say, "Would you like super salad?"
Just
we
say
should say
yes.
yes. I would. So we got the relay all mounted here on the fender, and we got the wires all stripped. Alright, so what we did, we wired the yellow ones together, and then we wired the clear ones together. And then we joined the yellow ones to the clear ones, and then it comes to this connector here, and we're going to run it up through this hole up to the yellow wire on the relay, because that'll be coming in from the lights. And then the blue wires comes out, comes to the fuse holder, and then comes to the positive terminal on the battery. The black wire will go to ground once again, and the white wire will go to the switch. This is actually very simple wiring. I've never wired up lights before, but this is way simple. Simpler than Ronnie's brain. It's not focused. Holy shit.
Hello? Little camera?
Like I said, simpler than Ronnie's brain. Oh, Bo's got it.
So Bo's trying to get one of these that he dropped out of here. It's been like 30 minutes. It's still down in there.
Let's go off.
You see it right there? Yep.
It's that little blue connector down there. I'm gonna get it right now.
It's been 30 minutes.
It hasn't been 30 minutes.
It's already night. It's nighttime now. We started at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on this.
We did not. Got it. Eureka.
I feel like you just grabbed one out of the box.
So we connected all the grounds we connected the ground from each light together. We ran it to this one single wire and ran it up here to a ground on the hood release, and we're gonna test them out real quick. Woo! That's a lot of light right there. That is a lot of light. Yeah, it looks great. I should use them for my blinkers. The yellow ones, the outsides, use them for my blinkers. That'd be hilarious. Alright, so now we're going to wire up the switch. We'll be back with you. Stop playing with them, Ronnie.
Sorry.
Alright, so important thing to note here. Where do we want to put our switch, our skull switch? Let me pull this thing out. This thing is way too cool.
Just a skull.
That would be so awesome. Put a skull on the dash, set it just like this. Just like that. So it's like a little skull, and I go boop, and my lights come on, and it just looks at people all the time. It's like, hey, hey, turn me on, turn me on, buddy. So this is probably the most important part of the install, is where you want to put your switch.
The
That'd
best
be
spot
funny.
is like right here in the blank.
That's
where
you know, the most convenient spot, but then I
it's
can't see
lame.
my skull head. That's lame, dude. Put it in the ceiling with the skull hanging down from the ceiling, saying, "Hey, buddy." People would be like, "Why is that skull there?" I'd be like, "Don't touch it. That's the ejection seat." Or how about over here, like right there? Like take this off and put it right
it all
up here.
comes off.
Because that would be super awesome. Also,
Okay.
I would like that.
Well, let's do that.
Okay.
It might be a little bit in the way because your AC vent, but we can figure it out. Might move it up a little bit, so like right here.
Okay. That's
Something
a good
like
idea. Let's see if we can do that.
Bo's gonna drill a hole. We don't know where it's gonna go. But yeah. That was easy.
That was easy.
Now the fun part will be trying to find it on the other side. The fun part. If I can say words. Words. I don't speak English today. There it is. Bam.
Bam! Look at that.
Easy peasy.
I gotta try to run this thin-ass wire through there. Well, it went through. We'll see if it actually got inside the
Hurry in!
the cat here.
Is it down there?
Lights. Let's see here. It is. It came through. What's this?
Oh, I saw it for a second.
There it is.
There
That little red wire back through there.
So now we're gonna find some power on the inside. Find some power. And what else? Power for the switch. We gotta put a ground for the switch because it turns out the eyes light up. It's pretty simple wiring stuff up like this. You can use this to wire up fans, you can use this to wire up horns, you can use it to wire up lights, obviously. Pretty much anything that you're doing auxiliary. The only thing you have to watch out for is the power that you tap into to run your relay. You have to make sure that it has enough, like it's rated for high enough amps to run your relay and run whatever else it's running. Usually it's not that big of a deal because relays don't take a whole lot of power to run. That's why you're using a relay, is so that you're not putting amperage through long sections of wire going to a switch, and switches aren't really rated to hold very much amperage either. So usually it's pretty fine to tap into anything. I like tapping into cigarette lighters because they're easy and I don't use them, but that's just me. Bo's gonna find something on his truck that he can tap into. We won't know what it is because he's just gonna find some power and just tap into it and call it good. I don't even know if he has a cigarette lighter that works. He obviously has a cigarette lighter because his truck's old as crap when everybody used to smoke. Dang, sneak peek, dude. Future projects. Don't tell the wife. Just kidding, it was free. Look at that. We got rid of this big ugly thing. Now the truck matches. Little ears on both sides. So, fail number one. We did our power wire and nothing happened. So we were like checking for power and we're like, oh, there's no power. So we were gonna use a different wire, but while Bo was pulling the wire like under the dash, like up under here, he grounded the wire out. So we think he just popped a fuse. Now we're gonna have to go hunt down this fuse because we have no idea what it goes to. It's just like teed in somewhere. So Bo found the fuse. It's a little 30 amp fuse. Somebody had done some janky stuff before. Anyways, we're gonna get it fixed. We're gonna wire it back up since we already cut it because we're stupid. So Bo's gonna put the fuse in now and we'll see if it works. Moment of truth.
Should we put the little skull head on? Yes, we should.
Do you know where it is?
Yes, it's right here.
Well, you just put your head on.
Yeah. Because we want to see the light, the eyeballs light up.
Well, hopefully they light up.
Yeah, right.
Well, it worked. I can't see no skull eyeballs.
I don't see the skull eyeballs. Hey, man.
We just got it working.
Ground.
The ground fell off. Gosh dang, dude.
Wiring, so fun. But educational, we'll say. You ready?
Yeah, let's see. Let's
Put the
see
skull
if
on.
the skull works. It better work now.
Work skull. If you weren't already dead, I'd kill
Here,
you.
bring it over here. Bring it over here.
Oh my
Bam!
goodness.
Look at that.
Dang, he is all lit. Dude, his whole head lights up. That is sick.
Close.
And the lights work, more importantly.
The lights work.
Well, I don't want to say more importantly. This is pretty cool. The whole skull thing, yeah.
That's the most custom part of your truck. It's your AutoZone skull
Totally
switch with his light up red eyeballs.
Totally is.
Did you get in? Ow! Jesus.
Well done.
There's tires here. Who put those there? Did you get it in?
I did.
Good work. What are you taking it off for?
I'm just trying to get the skull on the right way.
Oh.
Here we go. Skull. Right on. Dude, he is evil.
The eyes look orange on the camera.
Yeah, they do. They'll love that.
Awesome. Now we just got to put the dash back together. Cause it's all over the place. Tuck these wires up in where they need to be. And that's it. That's it, right, Bo?
Yeah, that's it.
Got your little ear on. Got half of my fuel lines fixed. Thanks, Amazon.
Let's put this thing back together.
Yeah, just like this. Back together. Magic.
Woohoo! So that was pretty easy. It took us a few hours, but we got it all together.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. There's just like little pains in the butts here and there. We're probably going to put some looms around the wires up here because you can see the yellow wires. Oh man, that was bright right in the camera.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Thanks for helping us get all this stuff done. We're glad to have a running STI again, even though it never wasn't running.
And lights that actually work.
Finally working headlights.
Like poser lights.
I can't make fun of Bo for not having real lights on his truck anymore.
Alright guys, until next time, we out.